Hello, my wonderful Capricorns. I hope you all are doing amazing. In today's video, I will be tapping into the energies of your love life. So it's going to be your general love reading for the week here. So pretty much whatever comes out for you guys. Okay. Okay, guys, so we kind of have like the Seven of Cups energy here with choose wisely being your first message. Definitely could be a card of like, choosing which direction you want to go in. But it's interesting because I'm getting more of a specific message for you guys. I'm seeing that some of you are really choosing your battles wisely this week. Like there may be something this person, here, communicates to you, and maybe you feel like they're communicating something to you to receive some sort of a reaction. There's something about choosing your battles wisely. Like, are you fighting for a connection and you're questioning whether it's worth the fight? Are you investing in a situation, or are you maybe, conversing with someone and there's a lot of back and forth, but you feel like you're hitting a dead end? There's something about something, or something about something. Well, yes, there is something about something causing you to feel very defeated, and so you're looking at the situation this week and you're like, is it worth the fight, or should I be letting it go? It could also be a situation that causes you a lot of confusion. So you don't really feel like you ever have a clear answer, about this person or where this connection is headed. Okay. This card could also represent like a decision that was made, or someone who's in the process of making a decision, but they're like viewing all their options, right? Where it's like, okay, these are the options that are in front of me, but I need to really be careful on the choice that I make because it's going to impact me later on. So we have the Hanged Man. Some of you could be dealing with the Pisces, and we have the Seven of Cups. And I did say the Seven of Cups energy with, I was getting the Seven of Cups energy with the Choose Wisely card. Hanged Man, Seven of Cups. Yeah, there's like you're having a shift in perspective. So I do see you kind of like seeing things from this person's, perspective, or maybe putting yourself in their shoes this week. But Seven of Cups boils down to emotional confusion. So you're still lacking clarity in this situation, or you're still looking at the situation as if there's something missing. There's some sort of a void that you feel. So let's start off by seeing how you are being viewed this week. Five of Swords. This person knows that you feel mentally conflicted. So it doesn't have to be that you directly communicated it to this person, but they can sense that you're really, going back and forth in your mind. They may even feel like you're becoming very frustrated with what's going on in this connection here. And this person could also be, this week they could be reminded of like a disagreement that you guys had as well. It doesn't seem like communication taking place, like a disagreement that is taking place right now, but it could be something that happened in the past and they're like, okay, I know, or when I think of Capricorn, I'm reminded of that disagreement. But they're viewing you as someone who's very mentally conflicted. You're like going back and forth in your mind about them, about the situation. They are also viewing you as someone who feels very uncertain about them this week. We have the Chariot. Some of you could be dealing with the Cancer, the Empress, or a Libra or a Taurus, okay? Chariot and the Empress in the challenge position. Wanting something to progress, wanting something to move forward, but this is like thinking about the potential of a connection. And the block that I see is needing to either accept both perspectives, or accept that yes, there is potential in this connection, but it's not always going to be how I want it to be. So what your person is feeling challenged with or challenged by is releasing some sort of control. The Chariot has a lot to do with like accepting the light and dark side of a situation, saying, okay, well, with the Empress, I see the potential in this situation. This is someone, Capricorn is someone that I feel very connected to, but it's not always going to be, agreements or, fairies and roses, right? There are going to be disagreements. There are going to be times that we don't see eye to eye here. So, there's like a lack of acceptance, or there's some sort of control that your person is wanting in this situation, is what I'm picking up on intuitively. They do see the potential. They do view you as someone who has a really, really big heart, even a heart of gold. And as much as they want this progress, they feel like something has been stagnant between you both for quite some time here. Okay. You could have connected with this person in June, or there's a conversation in June where something is coming full circle about that communication, this week. How are you viewing them? Queen of Cups, someone that you feel emotionally connected to, but you feel a bit defeated when it comes to them being sensitive towards your needs, or you feel a bit misunderstood by them emotionally with that Five of Swords. You're viewing them as someone where you know that they are very loving, or you have seen this side of them. But for the Chariot and the Empress to come up in the challenge position, really it's a question of, okay, we see the potential here, but are we going to work towards that potential? Because I don't want to just, feel stuck in a situation thinking about what we could have when that's not really what is in the current moment. Some of you really want to have a heart to heart conversation with this person, viewing them in the Queen of Cups energy. Could be a water sign that you're dealing with. So, like I mentioned, a Cancer, could be a Pisces or a Scorpio. What's in your feelings? The Six of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Seems to me that you're still holding on to hope when it comes to this person or this connection here. As far as the Six of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, it is an energy of you wanting a successful outcome, but you're also being very realistic about it. Seven of Pentacles is, analyzing a situation. You're saying, okay, well, it's not that everything went downhill. So there are certain strengths that this person has, or there are certain things that were working in this connection. But there are other things that caused us to fall apart, or other things that caused a separation here where we need to, there's room for improvement, essentially. And so, as much as you're like holding on to hope or wanting a successful outcome, when you analyze this situation, you're starting to see where there's, a need for improvement. Maybe you're starting to really question your investments here. Because just being completely transparent, guys, Seven of Pentacles is an energy of looking at a situation and saying, is it worth it? There's really no way of sugarcoating that. And so we have Choose Wisely as the first card. So for some of you, it's really, that's the card number 7. We have the Seven of Pentacles here. And so, you could be seeing double or triple sevens. That's my point. But, what I'm getting at is many of you are looking at the situation and you're saying, am I going to continue to, am I going to continue choosing to invest in this, or is it not worth the investment? Because it's not like you're looking at the situation and feeling like you didn't do enough. You're actually looking at your efforts and the energy that you invested into this person. But there's something that is causing you to feel like you're not satisfied entirely, especially when it comes to the emotional department. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, some of you could be dealing with the Virgo Two of Swords. You're holding on to your pentacle very tightly. The reason being this week is because with the Two of Swords, there's a lack of clarity. You have a lot of questions for this person. The Two of Swords could be when you're not really sure what the future holds. Or it is an energy of you feeling like, I'm not sure if I want to invest in this situation because I feel like there's only one or two ways that this could kind of like go down or occur. So some of you feel like, because Two of Swords is very like black and white thinking, right? It could only happen this way or that way. So maybe some of you are like, okay, I don't know if I want to invest in this situation because I feel like we're going to end up at square one. Or I don't know if I want to invest in this situation because, there are changes that are not going to be made, or there's something that you feel like is not really tangible or not really going to change. And that is affecting your ability to make a firm decision and say, yes, this is, a connection that I want to invest in entirely. It really just boils down to emotional confusion, and it more than emotional confusion, it boils down to a lack of clarity in the situation. So even if you feel connected to this person and you know that you want a connection here, if this person is sending you mixed signals, the Two of Swords in your feelings could let me know that you're kind of like, well, there's something I'm not seeing, or there's something where I'm, lacking clarity here. So I'm not sure if I can move forward while I'm in such a confused space. The King of Swords clarifying the Chariot, okay? And we have the World and the Empress. Some of you may have children with this person, doesn't have to be the case. That could be something that you guys were planning for, like having a family together. King of Swords in the Chariot, I do see it as someone who is wanting to not only speak their truth, guys, there's something about wanting to move away from conflict or move forward from something that is not really helping the connection here. So it could be like constant bickering, or it could be, a constant reminder of the past. And this person's like, you know what, I want to move away from that. And they're going to make that very clear. With the World card and the Empress, I do feel like, again, it seems to me the energy is more like seeing the potential in this connection, and they're understanding why a cycle had to end or why something did not work out in the past. Okay. But this person is more fixated on moving on from what did not work instead of sitting and dwelling in it. So they could be wanting to have a conversation, but in hopes that you guys can actually forgive each other and move on from the past so that you guys can, try again or try to build, but in a better manner here. And I don't really see it as trying to forget about something. I feel like they want to acknowledge it, but they want to acknowledge it and completely move on. They don't want that to be something that, like, if it's like an argument that they're holding on to, right? They don't want to be reminded of that constantly, or they don't want that to create a block in the connection that you guys have moving forward. So in their feelings, we have the Six of Pentacles and we have the Ace of Pentacles. This person definitely wants to invest in this situation with you. Six of Pentacles could be like a generous act or just putting forth more effort and energy into something that you want. And Ace of Pentacles is, a stable new beginning. It's, laying down the foundation for some sort of a bigger goal that you have in mind. With the Six of Pentacles, this person may feel like they were neglecting the situation with you in the past. It could be for like financial reasons, or they had like responsibilities that were in the way, or somehow, impacting their ability to fully give to this connection with you. So I do see that they could be thinking about, neglect of the past. Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. I see someone who wants to invest in you. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. I mean, it's a pretty, self-explanatory energy when it comes to this person, because they want to continue investing in this connection. And that could be the reason why I was getting the download of someone who completely wants to let go of something that happened in the past. The way that they're viewing you is the Five of Swords, the way that you're viewing them is the Queen of Cups. So you still have love for them, but they're viewing you as someone who's actually very mentally conflicted about them, and they feel like they have to like regain your trust, or you don't trust them in this current moment. So the conversation that is being had between the both of you could actually help clear up, what's really going on. And it's not to say that you trust this person entirely, or you're not going to take time to actually open up to this individual. I just see this urgency that they have to move on from what has been impacting this connection. It seems to me that they're ready to invest, or you're going to see an increase in their effort when it comes to the way that they communicate with you, or, an increase in effort when it comes to this connection here. So we have the King of Wands, okay? And we have the Six of Cups. What's the King of Wands? The Ten of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Judgment. I see a reconciliation here, guys. Like, I see someone who wants to come back, together with you. What's interesting is we have the King of Swords, right? And then we have the King of Wands and the potential outcome. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Empress. So some of you are feeling conflicted because this person was very indecisive about this connection in the past. But what I see is they're coming forward to show you that they want this connection by investing in it, right? So whether it's being more consistent with you, whether it's quite literally telling you, hey, I want to work on this connection. And Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles is something that starts off as like a small offer, but it has the potential to grow into something larger. And Knight of Pentacles is someone being very patient, someone taking their time, not really rushing into anything. And the King of Wands and the Ten of Cups is someone who does want a connection with you. And the Six of Cups and the Judgment is, reconciliation here. Someone coming back around, connecting with you on not only an emotional level, but something has changed within this person that is causing them to feel like, I need to do more for this connection, or I need to prove my emotions a little better to Capricorn than I have in the past. The Judgment speaks about like an awakening. It could even speak about leaving something of the past behind. So for many of you, if it's this person, keeping their options open in the past, that could be the very thing that they're not going to be doing moving forward. You could be dealing with a Scorpio also. And the judgment also has a lot to do with, you know, it's like waking up to your true calling or not avoiding what truly makes you happy. Because it's not the easiest energy in terms of, you know, when what is not working for you is presented to you, it could be really hard to say, okay, well, I need to release that and completely move on, right? But this person is actually realizing where their happiness is, and that's with you. And they have been missing you since there has been a disconnect. So, what I see is someone who is not only reconnecting with you, they do have commitment on their mind, but in their feelings with a Six of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and Page of Pentacles, I see it as being very patient, taking their time. And another specific message, only take it if it resonates, is this person could be, you know, reconnecting with you, but they may still have responsibilities elsewhere, right? Like, for example, if this person has children of their own, it could be that they're reconnecting with you, but they're communicating to you that they still have to, or they're still responsible for, you know, their children or something to do with their finances. It's almost like they have a responsibility elsewhere, but they're connecting with you. I don't necessarily see it as a negative thing. I just see them being open about, okay, well, if I don't, or if I'm a bit inconsistent, or I'm a bit busy at this time because I have, you know, said thing going on. You know, I see a conversation where they're being open about why their energy or attention is divided. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.